Hi everybody, this is Lee, and this video is about the use of private prisons to house immigrants and those coming from foreign nations seeking asylum. This is an article also at Common Dreams. In a stunning reversal, law enforcement, military, and security advisors urge Homeland Security to shift away from private prisons. This is by Carl Takai and Joanne Lynn. It's from Saturday, December 3rd. And so apparently, in a surprise development, the Homeland Security Advisors Council, an expert panel of law enforcement, national security, military, and other experts who advise the Department of Homeland Security, voted on Thursday to recommend that the agency shift away from using private prisons to detain immigrants. And so the vote against the private prisons, using them for immigrants, was 17-5. So a majority of the panel, a clear majority, decided that it was time to shift away. And so it was mostly public pressure that encouraged this. There have been many studies and reports. And so there was dissent. And Secretary Jay Johnson was present for that meeting. And apparently the debating was pretty contentious. But the final breakdown says it all of the vote. And so basically, there's issues with notorious records of sexual abuse, detainee deaths in custody, and then the denial of medical care. And these facilities include the South Texas Detention Complex, Otay Mesa Detention Facility in San Diego, and Eloy Detention Facility in Arizona, and Cibola County Correctional Center in New Mexico. And so apparently that there had been moves or desires to shut these places down for years because of their grisly records of abuse and neglect. And so they want to facilitate a broader shift away from private prisons. And they want alternatives to detention, provide bond hearings to detainees locked up for 6 months, halt the detention of asylum seekers, and stop imposing exorbitant and unaffordable bonds. And these are all detention reforms, and they want to reduce the detainee population by tens of thousands of people and thereby save hundreds of millions of dollars that would no longer go into the coffers of the private prison industry companies. And so the ACLU recommended many of these solutions in their policy paper, shutting down the profiteers, why and how the Department of Homeland Security should stop using private prisons. And so the numbers of detainees has shot up to a daily average of 45,000, up from an average of fewer than 30,000 in 2015. And so that was unacceptable. And now something is being done about it. Public pressure has trickled up to the decision makers who are now making concrete steps to shut down the private prison industry. So it works. Public pressure on institutions, on people who have the ability to make these decisions, public officials, it works. It takes time. It takes sustained vigilance. It takes research, and it takes courage and bravery. But it can be done, and it is being done. And these are reasons to celebrate, but to also stay vigilant and carry forward the struggle. Good luck.